Hey, this is Victor Antonio with another Selling Ain't Hard When You Know How tip. Now, we know why we're in sales. If you watch my previous video, you know why you're in sales. But it's now time to quantify the goal. Oh, this is so key. Sometimes we go into selling without understanding what it is we want out of it. I mean, we understand that we want money, we want freedom, we want time to ourselves, we want to be able to control our time, our destiny, so forth and so on, right? But let's put a number to it. Let's quantify the value to us. What do I mean by that? I want you to ask yourself, in this profession of selling, how much money do you want to make? What is your annual revenue goal? What is it? I want you to ask yourself that key question. Now let's assume, for the sake of round numbers, that you chose $120,000 a year. You want to make total sales $120,000 a year. By sales, I mean commissions, right? Which means if I break that down per month, I now have to sell enough product to generate a commission of $10,000 per month. And again, if you don't like that number, pick your own number, it doesn't matter. So now that you know that you have to generate enough revenue to generate commissions of $10,000 per month, you now have to ask yourself that question. Well, how much do I have to sell per week? Well, now it's about, on average, commission, you're going to want to get about $2,500 per week. So now you know what you have to sell to get that commission of $2,500 per week. But let's break it down even further. Well, how many calls does that mean? How many presentations does that mean? How many visits to customers does that mean? This is what I mean about quantifying your goal. We know what the end goal is. We want to put $120,000 at the end of the year in our pocket, right? We know that to do that, we have to sell enough to make $10,000 worth of commission every month. Now we look at per month and says, what do I have to sell every week? How much do I have to sell? And if I understand my close rate, now I know how many people I have to visit or touch, or how many companies I have to visit or sell to. Now what's a close rate? Let's walk through it slowly. If I visit 10 people and I sell 2 products, my close rate is 20%. So in other words, 10 customers, I sold 2, my close rate is 20%. By understanding how many people you have to sell to, you begin to understand what you can sell per week. But you also realize how many people you have to visit. So in other words, if I have to sell 2 deals to get my $2,500 per week, and I know my close rate is 20%, let's work it backwards. That means I have to visit on average 10 people every week, because every week I visit 10 people or companies, I sell at least 2 of them, and those 2 sales represent $2,500 a week to me. And if I multiply that by 4, that's my $10,000, multiply it by 12, that's my $120,000 a year. So my question to you is, what is your goal? What is your financial goal? Can you quantify it? Can you get it down to the week? Can you get it down to the day? Whatever it is, quantify your goal, because that's what you're working towards. This is Victor Antonio with another sales training tip reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.
Every manager can feel it. The difference between a motivated, value-driven sales team and one that's stuck in a rut. CEOs know the difference too. They can see it clearly in the profit and loss columns. The question is, how do you get your team to this elite level? Is there something extra you can do to break through the remaining resistance and equip them with the right mindset to grow your business? Yes, there is. But you're not going to do it with one of those cheesy inspirational speakers or some self-proclaimed guru. What you need is someone with a real business track record to deliver key insights in a captivating way, to give your team the right tools for selling in today's tough marketplace. Enter Victor Antonio, experienced executive, innovative thinker, compelling speaker. He's ready to deliver the message you need your people to hear, not with a canned speech, but a customized, dynamic keynote designed to deliver results. Bring Victor Antonio to your next event before the competition does. Go to www.victorantonio.com for more information.